Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Well, let's do strange. Let's see what happens. Time to bust out the strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
All right, Luca. Looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, Dud?
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped.
Oh.
Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ugh.
Iggy's
Oh,
clothes
boy.
were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk. My clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Oh, boy. Struggle. I don't feel so good. Help. I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yup. Do I... That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse. The strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Oh. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I am starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother's was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rollo was safe.
Uh...
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4.
Oh.
Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Okay, so the story... Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Interesting. So the story is now completely split. Huh. I guess I'll stick with this one for a bit. But the fertilizer... Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
Oh boy. So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. Maybe not.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him.
Oh boy.
Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad."
This is
Luca
creepy.
hopped over to the tackle box
This is
and
really
popped open
creepy.
the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one."
That doesn't sound right.
Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb.
What is this?
Holding it at
Oh,
arm's
what
length, he
what
hurried
the
over.
heck?
His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work.
I don't like this at
Interesting
all.
choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice, but I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed.
This music is cool.
Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold.
So he's having a dream that I'm pretty sure is going to affect him
Dad?
in real life.
I don't understand.
So I could have told you this was the wrong choice.
Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go!" Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run!" The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca.
You don't run. You let the fish come to you.
His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out.
Did I pull out? What am I
A shock of
pulling
searing
out?
cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet.
This game is dark. Oh my
Dad,
goodness.
I don't understand. What does all this mean?
It means you destroyed the world, son. You let that boy run off infected by some kind of goo, and he infected the town.
The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca, Rollo, is that you? Luca. There? Rollo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now. But some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? Took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in... For now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr? No. Trust... He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... The treehouse. The treehouse!
With that, the signal died for good.
What was he saying about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Oh, I can't go this way. I mean, just because I think it's a wrong path, I'll continue with this for a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I didn't reach the full potential with either one. Oh, I can... this is a story about struggle? Interesting, okay. Yeah, let's go back.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh. Hi, hello. So, we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Refuse? Okay. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Heiress Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How's Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Interesting. Gran, why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca! Gah! Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed Amir. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm gonna stake out here for a bit longer. See you, Luca. Okay. So... this is not... So, I mean, this has to be wrong. Because they told me straight up that it's wrong. They told me this is going to lead to death. This is going to lead to a bad ending. So, I will stick with this path. And see what happens. Although, it's gonna take me a while to get back to where I was. Oh well. I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. Or, I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Now my voices are definitely all similar now. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. I love the music for this game. I'd better hurry up to the treehouse. Okay, fair enough. Alright, treehouse it is. Whoa, what the heck? Hang on. Old Pickler's Pond. Oh, for a second I thought it was actually going to be dead. Ooh, we got cling and struggle.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
So you're going to make the... Is it like double-sided tape? You're going to make the fish stick to the hook? Oh, well, I caught something. And there we go. And some slack. Is that just my tape? It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Beacon Pine CBD and the surrounding area has been rejected. Who is that for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. So they were going to... So the Valentine Estate was trying to own all of Beacon Pines.
Luca placed a
Struggle.
finger on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Fair enough. I do appreciate the symbolism. And keep going. Fishing minigame is good. A message in a bottle. Oh. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. But it's a message in a bottle. Alright, going up. Hook up the walkie-talkie to the treehouse radio. Rollo! Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. Oh boy. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I've got weapons in here. So you better come out right now.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice.
It's Iggy.
The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Oh, he's wearing my coat. Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's
Why?
tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day with his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weepwood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Luca! Rollo? It's not safe, Luca. Rollo, where... Rollo, where are you? The treehouse. I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you? No, Luca. The treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they were going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh my. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course, of course, of course, of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They are saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC,
What is that?
the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Oh my god.
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave all of us a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry though, we're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal there? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
It looks like it just fires a plunger. What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I am the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope?
I have no idea. You fire the MCDC.
Iggy wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Okay, I only have one option, which is to fight. Was that? I got that this thing, didn't I? I got that this route. Maybe? I don't know.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Oh boy. Hey, Mr. Kerr!
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. Oh. Hey, that was uncalled for, more than a little rude, and just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
And this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
Yep.
That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Okay, so we got that little thing. All right, let's keep going. Oh, strange. Oh, so we saw the full potential of the strange choice is what that means. Might as well see what struggle does here. This is a story about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile?
Oh.
He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door.
But now I'm probably infected.
He never looked back once on the long run home.
Oh.
Chapter 3.
Oh.
Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Okay, we heard this. Yup. Okay, yeah. Oh, Rollo had things to do. I just sort of poked around town. I've set the jam by the front door. There's 2 badges to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Oh. And another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now, while the day is still young. Okay, well with that, I think I'm going to end this session here. This is incredibly interesting. I had no idea that this path still went. And yeah, now I wonder if I'll get a different option for this that will... That is so interesting. This is such a... I don't know if this mechanic is necessarily unique, but the fact that it's done in this way is different from anything I've encountered in a game before. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is incredibly interesting. And by the looks of it, I might be, if the like story takes up 1 total page, maybe I'm, well, I doubt that I'm halfway. I'm probably still very early in the game, but we got that. So I'm thinking what we can do next time is we will do struggle, see where that leads, because I'm sure that will lead to another bad end, and then we will go back to tickle and get Beck back in the story, because Beck kind of left the story. Probably they kidnapped her as well. But yeah, we will see what happens. Or maybe that will also lead to a bad end, and this is the good end that, like, the other option for this is the good end I'm thinking of. I don't know. But yeah, let me know. I think I will be releasing this at some point, probably after I finish Inscription on the channel. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments, because this is insanely interesting to me, at least. And I'm glad that I'm being able to, like, do a game where I'm voice acting a lot of different characters again. I'm kind of out of practice when it comes to voice acting with a bunch of different accents. So yeah, this is really nice. And it is definitely not Night in the Woods, but it is something, it has kind of a similar vibe, I guess, but like, yeah, I am compelled nonetheless. I'm very glad that I decided to check this one out. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. So thank you everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload a new part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.